Hello, I am Latasha MD. Bonjour, je m'appelle. So, without further ado, let's get into an explanation of the magic of the Lionsgate portal. We are at the peak of this Aquarius full moon, and this is an opportune time to really manifest. Every year on the 8th of August, the 8th month, is a cosmic planetary alignment referred to as the Lionsgate portal. Some people also refer to it as the 8-8 gateway. This alignment predates a lot, resonates with the ancient pyramid of Giza. A lot of the ancients would align with the Sirius star, which is one of the brightest stars, and they were based on different predictions, different manifestations that persisted for many centuries. So you refer to the time of the golden years, the golden centuries. This was because they were attuning to what was happening in the cosmos, and it was in alignment with what was happening in the earth realm. And so now this is a time where many people are being accustomed to the things that happened before it can actually happen again. So this is why it's important to align with this Lionsgate portal. In addition to giving further explanation into this divine timing, is because the sun, the Sirius star, and also the earth becomes in alignment, and this axis is what is bringing aboard a lot of blessings. All right, so you may begin to experience more prophetic dreams that definitely cater to what's going on in your life. Definitely tune into that. Also, you may have the sudden ability to see things with true clarity where they may not have been obvious before. In addition to this, from a societal standpoint, Spirit urges you to keep some of these things personal, because if you're dealing with people that aren't aware of what you're dealing with spiritually, you may be deemed as a little cuckoo crazy. But trust and know. Anybody that's always ostracized and deemed that there's something peculiar or wrong with you, oftentimes you're far advanced from what's happening in society. So just keep that aware. You're becoming more so aware of a greater sense of being during this time. In addition to further emphasis on this light wave that's occurring from the Sirius star, this is carrying an outpouring of divine blessings and also ancient wisdoms. You may find yourself interested in different topics and things. You may not necessarily have a clear insight into why you have these interests, but Spirit urges you to trust it. Because what will happen is you'll begin to see reminders. You can turn to something, you may turn on the radio or whatever, and you're going to see these confirmations of being inundated with different things of interest. So pay attention to that, because it could provide keen insight into what it is that you're manifesting. You could be on the precipice of major blessings by tuning in to what Spirit is leading you into. So furthermore, the cosmic activations that are happening are upgrading your DNA. You are becoming more so spiritually evolved, and this is also a time for major lifetime changing occurrences. Some of these things that are beginning to happen in your life where you may feel as if you've experienced some level of a setback, but you're going to catapult into a much greater timeline. It's not going to necessarily make sense to others that are stuck in the 3D matrix, but they're going to really be inspired by the fact that what you're doing is allowing you to actually soar in situations that others cannot necessarily understand. All right, it is beyond comprehension. This is all spiritual. In addition to this, Great Spirit, Divine Mother, Father God encourages us to avoid delaying on our dreams, which has the potential to actually manifest into the reality, but it's going to require you to have a keen sense of faith, regardless of what you're seeing in the 3D. What is happening to you right now can completely shift in the next hour, in the next minute. So just can remain steadfast, remain 10 toes down in your faithfulness to having not only integrity, but having a optimistic view on your life. This Lionsgate portal has a capacity to open your heart chakra if you're willing to receive the gift of love and all the blessings that stem from that. So you know when your heart chakra is being attacked, when you're being in situations and you may be operating in a sense of kindness. You may be someone where you could be empathetic, you're intuitive, and if there are situations that has presented itself within your life and it's like you can sense that others are wanting you to operate in the lowest frequencies, that's showing that your heart chakra is being attacked. Okay, so if that means that you need to retreat, if you need to separate yourself from certain people, do so, because your life is actually leveling up. All right. And when you have an open heart, when you have the capacity to have a soft heart when conditions are hard, that's showing that you have a great sense of not only spiritual stamina, but you are really aligned with your Christ consciousness, because we're supposed to exist in this world and not allow situations to cause us to harden our hearts. All right. Now, again, you may want to protect your heart from those that intentionally try to mishandle that, but you have so many blessings that it's going to require you to still operate from a space of receiving love, because the love that you give, you will receive that. All right, it's just a matter of time before it actually comes into fruition. All right, in addition to this 8-8 portal, the 8 represents infinity, so you have a double infinity that's happening now. This infinity represents a symbol of not only everlasting love, harmony, and abundance, but giving you insight into reciprocity. With the 8-8, the love that you're giving out, continue operating within that. That is going to be reciprocated to you. It's not for you to exist in this planetary existence and think that if you're seeing chaos, if you're seeing mistreatment, if you're seeing violence, that somehow that is something that never is going to return to this earth. The reason why you're operating in this heart space is because that's what's more so needed within this planet. All right, and so we're sitting here as children of God in order to bring that back to this earth. All right, and so your heart resonance reaches out hundreds of feet actually. So you know this by the mere fact that you could be someone where you notice that there's nobody out, nobody around, but once you step your foot outside that door, it's just like people just naturally swarm around. It's because your heart energy is felt. People can feel like it's something calm, it's something good that's happening outside here, and that is your energy. So even if you're triggered into situations or things happen and you feel that you're not necessarily in the most harmonious energy, Spirit is encouraging you to make sure that you have that alone time. If you need to have that time to pray, to meditate, whatever terms that you feel comfortable with, be sure to do that so that you can return back to source, and so that you can become more so magnetic and increase those good vibrations in your life. We're going to follow this up with a few affirmations so that you can get ready for this 8-8 portal, which is why I'm recording this prior to the 8-8 portal actually happening, so you can actually get into the habit of realigning yourself and knowing that your presence is a gift. What you're experiencing is because you're able to actually alchemize that situation. All right, our ancestors have not only given us oftentimes we tend to think about the things our ancestors, we have a baton that's passed on to us, but they've also given us a lot of power. They've given us a lot of wisdom. They've given us a lot of resiliency. And so Spirit is encouraging you to tap into that so that you can amplify the love, the peace, the abundance that you deserve in this earth realm. So without further ado, let's get into some affirmations as we begin to experience this full amount of blessings with this Leo energy. All right, so I acknowledge and accept all of who I am. I am comfortable in my blessed temple. I am an open conduit for creative, abundant energies now from the heavens to utilize for good on this earth. I release any built up hostility, resentments, or harsh emotions, and I claim my ancestral power of forgiveness, of peace, of love. I embrace the truth of my destiny will be fulfilled. I am love. True love flows to me freely in all directions. I am safe wherever I am. I am the fullest expression of divine Christ consciousness. I trust my intuition. I open my mind to the endless abundance of the universe. I am aligned with all things good. I live in love and light. I am guided by spiritual powers. I am a daughter of the Most High. Or if you're a man watching this, I am a son of the Most High. All right, so this is for you to really attune to that source consciousness within ourselves and really align yourself with your soul and know that whatever you're experiencing, more than likely you're on the end of that. You're beginning to experience blessings, but it's going to require you to tap into that faith of knowing that you have the power to see your situation through. I'm telling you what I've experienced time and time again. When you stay true, when you stay integral, God is going to meet you, and there's nothing that you're going to like. Whatever you may have lost, you're going to receive triple that. All right, have faith. Until next time, vibe higher and thrive. I am Latasha, MD, the 1111 Divine Life Oracle. Ashe.